Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over a coin called Synthetix. Full disclosure, I own Synthetix, so I'm going to go over why I think it's made a pretty good bottom. Also, the reason why right here is the reason why that I decided to get it is because the date I see down here in the RSI saying, it's a pretty strong coin. And the other reason is that it just stayed and maintained that, giving me, to me personally, okay, whether you want to debate that or not, a strong signal that it was a stronger coin because you have, oh, by the way, drop a like, hit that subscribe button and be greatly appreciated. And new subscribers, I do appreciate you too. But out of Synthetix being a stronger coin, kind of like Ethereum in a way, that, it didn't come down and break like some of the other coins did and come down to this level or even go beyond that level, because that's what some of the coins actually did if you take a look at that. So they didn't have the strength to be able to maintain that. Me personally, I think Synthetix did. The other thing is too, just looking at the history, Synthetix is that, it seems to consolidate pretty well and make a pretty strong first wave. So if history repeats, doesn't always, always mean that it's going to be the same next time, but they kind of rhyme. People like to say that rhyme. So it could have a strong first wave. I do have a target area that I'm looking at from somewhere between $7 and $9, which is not too bad for Synthetix, into that area of about 300, 400%. If you have it down at the bottom, is where I've been checking it out personally. I haven't been updating this too much, guys, just because, well, it was in a downtrend. Nobody wanted to hear about it. And pretty much everybody just disappeared. For the most part, retail in the cryptocurrency market. And the reason Bitcoin's getting shot up is not because retail's been buying, it's because whales been buying Bitcoin, more than likely, or maybe some bigger institutional investors. And they're probably doing the same thing here, or maybe they're not getting into this, not institutional investors, but maybe some bigger players are probably in this area. You can see down here in the RSI, guys. That's why I was trying to do that. But it did this actual asset right here did a really nice descending wedge. You can take a look at that. That was looking at with some other assets, what they're doing. Because if you take it off log, you can take a look at that. Nice move down here and a three-way move up, back down, a three-way move up, and then back down in this area for a third wave. And this is the longest wave. This is the next short. So this is the shortest. It made your picture perfect descending wedge and popped out of there. And I was just waiting for that. So that's the reason why I wasn't updating it, just because this asset, it's not a sexy coin. I understand that. And most people don't want to, hear about it. They don't want to hear about it. It's like Polkadot right now, guys. Polkadot has gone from, hey, it was a great coin. Hey, yeah, so-and-so is behind it. I don't go off. I don't care who's in the coin or who's behind it. Look at the track record of crypto. These guys that were leaders, and look at the track record. I'm saying all of them are like that, but I understand you have to have a good a leader in the space for it and stuff like that. That does help, and it's something you want to look for. But the track record in cryptocurrency for some of these guys is not looking good. It's not looking good, guys. So I'm going off the technicals more than anything. So. And, nobody's talking about this coin. That's the other reason why I was like getting more involved into it, because, I like to get into things where nobody's talking about it. And then boom, kind of like Quant, right? When Quant went to the bottom, think about this, guys. Quant went to the bottom in June of 22. What were people saying about that? Nothing. There were very few people coming over to my channel that they were interested in it, right? Very few, like 5, 10 guys, maybe 15 guys or something like that. Not very many. Then when did people start talking about Quant? Quant was at $45, and they didn't start talking about Quant until it was 180. So that's when they'll start talking about Synthetix, when Synthetix is back up here at $7 or $9. Okay, that's my take on it. Just want to give you that update. I think the bottom is in for this asset. If you're looking at something like this, just let it run up and pick it up onto a correction. It's going up into a wave. I don't think it's done. I think it's in a third wave right here. Take a look at it on a 2-hour chart. Let's go ahead and break. Yeah, you can see it's probably in a third wave of some sort, more than likely, with that RSI. Come back down, and then it'll probably pop up a little bit more. Just taking a look at that real quick, guys. So kind of like Bitcoin. You can see how Bitcoin was. You see, you go look at Bitcoin, you see these like little up, down, up, down, up, down. These are like little probably 1-2s, 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 and boom, it shot out of there, back down. Now it's probably like 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, and go up a little bit more, and then you can get it on a correction. Okay, not time to get into it now, guys. You don't want to FOMO in, because you have to just go through a little bit more pain. But if you don't mind that, you don't mind that still from here. If you don't mind that from here to just even to there, if you had it here and then you had to write it down a little bit, I mean, I wrote some of mine down, like, I think $1.78, and then it came back down a little bit, and then a little here. But the main thing is just looking at the support and resistance on some of these assets, guys. Like you see them stay on top of these other waves like this strong supportive wave that it has over here, real strong supportive wave with a nice correction, and they stay on top of. Those are really good assets to, in my opinion, to get into, especially when you see a dump in the cryptocurrency market, how it's been recently, pretty bad. And then this asset maintains it. And the other thing is too, when did it top? This thing's been in a correction since February 21. Okay. That's the other reason too, that I think that in the cryptocurrency market, it's a better thing to ride the wave up and then exit out and do what you need to do for the time being. If you want to short it down, if you want to go into that, depending on your strategy, what you want to do, how much of a headache you want, or how you're willing to take a little bit more risk, if you will. Not financial advice, but in this scenario from February of 21, it's not so much the price depreciation, even though it's quite a bit, but look at the time that you had to wait. 2 years. 2 years. Think about that. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.